Hello, everybody, and welcome to Church at Home with Rachel for Feel Good Friday. Um, I, I don't know about you, but every once in a while, toward the end of the week, when it's coming toward the weekend, I get really kind of silly. And I think it's because I'm tired, because I'm not a silly person by nature. But every once in a while, I feel kind of like my head's just gonna like those bobbleheads like this. This is the bobblehead for Roger McQueen. He was superstar player last year for the Brandon Wheat Kings, which is amazing because he only played about 10 games, I think. He was injured in the first couple of games of the season, and he still went on to be drafted by somebody else. But he was my favorite player. Now, if you've ever watched, you've ever had kids or grandkids of a certain age, you'll remember the program Cars, the animated program about race cars. And the lead character was a red sports car, and his name was Lightning McQueen. And for all of last year, whenever Lightning or Roger McQueen would come out, I would call him Lightning McQueen. In every game, Rob goes, so sick of me because there's two things I talk about every time. I talk about wondering, is Lightning going to be back again? And he wasn't until the end of the year. And the second thing I asked was, are the mini wheats going to be there? Because before every game, or almost every game, they bring out little kids, probably the Adam age, so 6, 7 years old, who skate around in the dark. So there's only a spotlight on the ice, and it's really dark, and they're preparing building the excitement for when the players are going to come out with flares of like fires on the outside of either side of the entry to the ice, and the players are going to come out, and these little guys come out and they're carrying a flag and they're wearing a little mini Wheat Kings jersey, and they skate with that flag like you wouldn't believe, and they skate around the whole rink and around the whole rink and around the whole rink, and the music's going, and then they start introducing the other players as they come on, and the kids are skating, and by the time they're done and they pull up on the blue line to wait with the starting lineup of the Brandon Wheat Kings, they are so exhausted, but they are so cute and they are so dedicated. In some cases, they're skating in front of thousands of people, like a couple thousand people. And these little kids are out there just skating their hearts out, flying the Wheat Kings flag. And it makes me so excited to see them every time because they just look like this is amazing. And you can just imagine the dreams they have in their little heads, dreams of someday being on that ice with the Wheat Kings, a junior A team, or maybe even with an NHL team or Team Canada, because they started out as a mini wheat. Now, they're not called that. They're not called mini wheats, and it's probably been trademarked or something, but I wish they would because they really are cool, and I do call them the mini wheats. So we have this bobblehead of Roger McQueen. There's his name, McQueen, number 13. And the whole point of this is that by the time I get to some Friday afternoons, this is my head. Like I'm a bobbling away. Now this week is no I can't. I'll have to hold it. This week is no exception to that. I am getting really busy. Tomorrow we're going out to a little town called Deloraine, to a beautiful little community where we are going to deconsecrate a church, and that's a sad thing to do. But this is a happy occasion because these people have worked really hard their whole lives, and they recognize the time has come to let go of their building. But they aren't letting go of ministry. They're going to continue their ministry and continue to support the priest in the care homes that he comes out to serve, to have communion with, and in the way that they interact. And most of them are going to go on to different Anglican churches who are already working with them in their parish grouping, sort of in partner churches. And then then Saturday night, I get to go to a Wheat Kings game. I have missed so many so far this year because I've been away, but I will get to see it. And then Sunday, I am out in Boissevain, which is a partner church to Deloraine, where I'll be celebrating communion with a beautiful group of people, and then get to go to another Wheat Kings game. And then on Monday, I head to Winnipeg to catch a flight. On Tuesday morning, I have to be at the airport at 3:30 in the morning because I'm flying to Victoria, British Columbia, where I will be involved in the Anglican Roman Catholic Bishops Dialogue, which is really exciting for me. I've never done this before, and I'm kind of, my head's kind of like, not sure what to expect here. How many women will there be? There won't be any on the Roman Catholic side, that's for sure. Bishops, that is. But I do know of one other bishop for sure who will be there, and another person who's helping to run it who I've known for a few years. So won't be stone alone. When I come back next Friday, I will be home for the weekend and taking care of business there. And then on Monday, I take off again go to Toronto to fly to Toronto and head to Niagara Falls for House of Bishops and Council North. The thing is, all of these things will keep my head just a bobbling, but none of them are bad. These are all exciting things. I've never been to Victoria before. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be beautiful in October. And going to Niagara Falls is like going home. I used to live there for 5 years. But the bobblehead thing just means that everything's going to like shaking around in my head. And that's okay because I'm not alone. Everywhere I go, there will be people who will be bobbling right along with me and reminding me that whatever we're doing, as long as we're doing it for good, as long as we're doing it with the right intentions and the right heart, even if we just look like the little mini weeds out there, skating around, skating around, skating around until we're about to fall down, it's all good. And so I'm embracing my bobblehead as I head into the weekend because it's going to be a busy weekend and it's going to be an emotional weekend. It's going to be a good weekend. And the next 2 weeks are going to be insane. So I will see you on Sunday for Gospel on the Go, for Gospel on the Go for Sunday the 26th of October. But I won't see you again until a little bit later into November because then I will be away and unable to record and upload videos. But as you go into your weekend, embrace your own bobblehead. Embrace that part of you that is just like, oh, okay, I'm discombobulated, and I'm like, oh, okay. Let it, have fun with it. You don't have to be serious all the time. Do you remember Joker, when Heath Ledger was Joker? Why so serious, son? I can't do the smile. But just always remember, it's okay to be a little bobbleheaded. It's okay to be just a little silly. It's okay to say, I haven't got anything left to give, and then let somebody else fill you up. My hockey games will fill me up this weekend, and being with other people that love God and love each other, that'll fill me up this weekend, and I'm looking forward to that. But I'm also looking forward to the mini weeds and seeing the rest of the bobbleheads on the ice. I hope you have a bobblehead Friday. It's not too silly. And even if it is, it's okay to be silly. It's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you Sunday. And after that, I'll see you in a week or so. God bless. Have a good weekend, everybody.